Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis, and before I go sleep, just a quick update for you of what is happening on the front lines here in Ukraine. I used this military map to show you surroundings. So if we go to Liman, it was, if we scroll back a little to the daytime, it was partially taken by Russian troops. So then I was reviewing it, it was like that. And now it is like that. So Russian troops, as you can see from this chart, and we also have the confirmation images that Russian troops already in the city. They were not able to get the city in whole, but they want to take this railway station under control, and the fighting is ongoing in the city. Our troops probably would try to evacuate from this part. They were gonna free this part from the Siversky Donets river, and yes, you have to blow these two bridges, the railway bridge and the road bridge, to cut the lines for Russian troops. And here they probably would stack the same way they stack near to the Yampil. I personally think that we should retreat from Liman to avoid the heavy losses, and we should use the natural obstacles that should stop Russian troops, and we need to concentrate more on holding Sloviansk city. But the main hotspot is not the Liman but Popasna and all the villages that were taken by Russian troops. So Popasna was taken around 3 weeks ago, and now Russia tries to reach the neighboring villages. They try to get them south to this road. However, it happened just today, it was like that. They were able to capture Bilahorivka, but we saw the images from the Google Earth showing that there are just fields, they have nowhere to hide, there are no any woods. Well, here are some woods, but not significant, so they retreat because we fired artillery towards this road. This road is the main connection between the Bakhmut and Lysychansk. It's a very strategic place for Ukrainian army, but still we have some fighting. So the gray that you see on the chart is the bordering place where we don't know whose the territory is that, but clearly the fighting is ongoing everywhere, and Russia now moves towards to the south. So it was yesterday, it was today, and now they are going to the south. They are so offensive over here, but actually there are no any villages here, or just tiny villages, so they made their own way towards this road. They want to take Bakhmut city, not going through those big villages like Yakovlivka. They just want to go from the southeast part to take the Bakhmut. So I would say Bakhmut is their main goal, because if they're gonna reach the Bakhmut and Krasnaya Gora, they would cut all of two roads that can go to Lysychansk. So actually we have this road over here, and we can use this path over here to reach Lysychansk. So they want to reach Bakhmut and cut two of the supply lines towards Lysychansk, causing our troops to be circled, and they want us to be retreated from Lysychansk and Severodonetsk. But so far we are keeping fighting for Ukraine over there. For now we don't have enough supplies to fight back against Russian artillery, my friends, so the situation is not good around here. Also the situation is not so good over here near to the Kharkiv. I expected this land to be freed from Russian occupants this week. However, Russia puts lots of their forces there. 200 separate motorized brigade is fighting against Ukraine, and it was today they were able to capture Lukasti. But again, it's the gray area. We have uncertainty who is controlling this part of the land. But still they have less forces here compared to the eastern part. They throw lots of forces to the eastern flanks and fighting really hard. There were some rumors that Russians were able to get to Bilogorivka finally after 2 unsuccessful attempts, and they're on their way to Lysychansk, but those are just rumors, unconfirmed, and maybe it's just a Russian propaganda. About the Severodonetsk itself, well, the situation is standstill there. We use a defense line. But what keeps me positive about Ukrainian army is that we have defense lines, so we can I think, defend Bakhmut city, and we also have artillery. And Russia really didn't capture lots of villages here, and most of them are tiny, little small, and they just in open fields. They cannot stay there for a long time. They need to move constantly, and that is what they are doing. They move their positions to avoid being destroyed by Ukrainian artillery. And now they are going to this road, and they going to attack. They don't have other choice. They have two choices: to retreat back to this part of the land, or to go to Bakhmut, and probably they will decide to go to Bakhmut. And here we have the chance to fight them back, my friends. If they're gonna go to Bakhmut, we can counterattack them from Lysychansk position as well. So kind of risky situation for Russia also. And if we go to the tactical chart over here, you'll see that Russia offended their forces near to that road, so they were not able to get this road under their control, but the fighting is ongoing, so you cannot use this road for supplying Lysychansk over here. For Siversk and this part, everything is more or less okay. We can use this road to supply our troops. However, here we are very close to the artillery system of the Russia, so they control this part of the land, and then they can fire towards our supply lines, but we can fire back. So I expect them to go to Bakhmut. Of course, they are now moving their direction towards Bakhmut, but still we have defense lines over here, and mostly we put, if we trust this chart, we put them here, and probably they're not gonna move forward to the Bakhmut, because we have our forces who were in Svitlodarsk before and evacuated, let's say retreated, yeah, to be honest, retreated. On other line over here, they use the obstacles, the natural lakes for defending this road. And again, you can see lots of defense lines. One of the lines was broken near to Popasna, and Russia used this to offend our troops. And we have lots of troops near to this, as you can see how many we have. Lots of them are here in this area near to Severodonetsk, Lysychansk. And if we speak about Liman, so this map was published a little bit before than the deep state map. Deep state map was published just recently. So now Liman is partially under Russian control over here, but mostly under Ukrainian control, and the fighting is going on there. And from this map we also may see that Russia pushes towards Slavyansk, and they bomb-shelled Slavyansk, Kramatorsk. There were some of the rocket and artillery attacks from the Russian side. So yes, this is the main spot so far, and as I say to you, they need to move their forces around, because they cannot stay there like those guys are staying in the forests. They are more or less secure, they have everything, but here, no, you need to move. No forests, nothing, nowhere to hide from artillery, so they need to split their forces or to move them somewhere. Other than that, they can just retreat or lose. I'm sure that on this weekend we're gonna see who prevailed in this fighting on this part of the front lines. The situation on the rest parts of the front lines is standstill. My friends, now please press the like, subscribe to my channel, and also if you can, please support me on a Patreon or PayPal. All the links I put in a video description just below. Support my motivation, then YouTube cancels monetization. I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.